Hi, I'm Holly Ferling, and for National Careers Week 2025, I thought I'd share some of my experiences in the career space. Doing the dual career juggle and seeing a lot of other athletes go through life alongside of their sport, whether they be cricketers or not, I've soon learned that a lot of us actually have really well-rounded lives. There's a lot of skills that are transferable across our sport to outside of life and vice versa, but I think for me, it allows me to have that balance where if cricket's not going so well, I've got purpose and drive in other areas of my life, and then vice versa when life outside of cricket isn't going so well. Cricket gives me this identity and it makes me know who I am. So I love getting to do what I do every single day, whether that's playing cricket or getting to do the stuff outside, and I really wouldn't change it for the world. I think the lived experiences of my teammates made life alongside cricket pretty important to me. Having seen so many of my teammates go from the workplace into training, because back then we weren't professional or semi-professional. So I think that's when it started to become clear to me. But I think the older that I've got, the more that I've actually realized that there's so much to be learned from those extra experiences that we have outside the cricket field that actually not only set us up for after, but make us better humans and better cricketers as a whole. My days and weeks can be pretty varied. So I can be emceeing multiple events in a week. I can be flying interstate to commentate. I also am training, preparing, playing WNCL. So a couple things that I've learned along the way is to be very planned and also to communicate really well. So my Google Calendar gets a massive run in season, but I always make sure that I let my staff know and also my players know what I'm up to so that they have an idea of the juggle, what I've got going on, what my priorities are. I've always maintained that I'm an athlete first, and then this is just something fun that I get to do on the side. And I've been super lucky that Cricket ACT has been super supportive through all of it, as have my teammates. I've accessed a number of the ACA services developing my career alongside cricket. So first of all, the education grants were always a massive help when it came to uni, whether that was me studying teaching or crossing over to journalism and PR eventually. It was always there and such a massive help to have now a degree that's completely paid off. Secondly, I did a program called Beyond the Boundary, which I think now is the ACA's work placement program, where I actually got to do some work experience at the radio station that I eventually worked at, but I was working as a producer, so it allowed me to dip my toe in the water with media, almost get to see the backside of it and make sure that I wasn't just being won over by the glamorous side of media, and it really allowed me to help make some career decisions moving forward. Working under pressure is something that cricket has taught me, and it's helped me with life outside. So I can still remember working for the newsroom, being sent to a press conference, finishing that, having to write and voice my story all within a couple minutes before the top of the hour, which is when I knew that my newsreader would be sitting in a booth waiting for it so that she can add it to the bulletin. So it was a massive adrenaline rush, and I soon learned that, hey, I've actually felt that before, and that's on a cricket field. My biggest piece of advice for members wanting to develop life alongside cricket is to just give it a crack. You honestly don't know what's out there for you. Your passions change over the years, and you will never have this same network to tap into ever again. So I've certainly made the most of it where I can, where I've shifted from teaching to media, doing events as an MC. I now work in the commercial space as well. And I just think that the more that we do this, the more that we're working on the skills that cricket has taught us, we're also learning skills that can help us as cricketers as well.